I will force you to quit your phone like I did. And for proof, let me just show you what my screen time actually is so that you can believe me. So, as you can see, today is the 13th of February. I'll just scroll back. I don't consume any YouTube videos. I don't scroll short form content, no TV shows. I only watch movies because of school. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I don't watch anything on my computer. I don't watch any TV, nothing like that. So I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I think that should be good, right? Let's zoom back in. There we go. So how will I force you to quit your phone? So we finished the credibility. The step one is to join my program. I'm just kidding, but you can do it and you will get guaranteed results. So step one is actually identifying your problem. Go on to your screen time. What is my screen time? What are the things that I'm spending my time on? Maybe try and think back to, okay, what do I consume on my computer? What do I watch on the TV? Like what's the size of the problem? Because I have this metaphor of like an onion, right? People think like, oh yeah, cigarettes is an addiction. Cigarettes is an addiction, and I smoke cigarettes and that's the addiction, right? Social media and like phone addiction and like shit like that, screen addictions, it doesn't work like that. I see it as multiple problems. It's like, oh yeah, you have an addiction to scrolling short form content. You have an addiction to watching TV shows. You have an addiction to movies. You have an addiction to like Mr. Beast videos. You have an addiction to this thing and 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 this thing within screen time. So screen time is just the overarching like group of addictions. And then we just need to figure out what the addictions actually are. So this is why we need to identify the problem, because imagine you're like trying to quit your addiction, but you don't know what it is. It's like, oh yeah, I need to quit it, but like, what am I actually addicted to? I need to quit it, but like, what am I addicted to? Obviously, that doesn't make sense. And when we think about screen time as a lot of addictions, like combined together, it makes a lot of sense to like, oh yeah, we need to like actually figure out like, what am I addicted to, right? So yeah, the step two is make an easy first 14-day step. Why 14 days? Because this shifts our identity. Identity basically means that, okay, when you feel like, for example, let's imagine I offered you a cigarette right here. I have a cigarette between my fingers right now. I'm like, yo bro, you wanna smoke? You wanna smoke? You want a cigarette? How would you react? You would probably be like, oh yeah, no thank you. Did you have to abstain from it? Did you have to use any willpower to not take the cigarette? Most likely not. Most likely not. Except if you are a smoker. So that's the power of identity. Because now imagine if I offered this cigarette to your smoke addicted friend who's like trying to quit or whatever. I offered the cigarette to him and I was like, yo bro, you wanna smoke? You want a cigarette? He would probably react like, oh yeah, no, I'm trying not to quit, I'm not trying not to quit. And then after like battling demons in his mind for like a minute, he's like, oh yeah, fuck it, one smoke. And then he takes like one smoke. And then he takes another one. And eventually he finishes the cigarette, and then he just grab another one because yeah, I already fucked up, right? That's the power of identity. Imagine if you could come home from work, school, the gym, and you're like, oh yeah, it would be nice to go for a walk now, listen to an audiobook. It would be nice to clear my mind. It would be nice to go up and just do the work because there's not really anything else to do, right? You don't see scrolling as an option because it's just not part of you anymore. So that is the second step. Make an easy first 14-day step that you can implement and you can do. So an example of a 14-day step would, for example, be, okay, for the next 14 days, I will eliminate my worst part, like as I just said, like screen time is multiple addictions. I will eliminate the worst part of it as step number one. I will not watch any short form content for the next 14 days. Why is this? Like, I almost recommend this to everyone because it's just such a good first step. It just takes you in the right direction. Basically what this will do is, it's like you could imagine, okay, if I told you, oh yeah, quit everything in the next 14 days, that's a very, very difficult task. If I tell you, don't watch any short form content, like very specifically, don't watch any short form content in the next 14 days, is that easy? It's very easy because I didn't tell you, oh yeah, don't watch TV shows. Oh yeah, don't watch Mr. Beast, like long form videos. I didn't tell you that because you can still do that. That's the whole part of it. We're like, usually when people are like trying to quit addictions and shit like that, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit cigarettes. I'm gonna quit cigarettes now. And then they don't have a substitute for it, bro. Instead of quitting the cigarettes, like get some like nicotine gums or shit like that. After that, like like only eat half a gum and then eat then take like half a gum and then eat it with a regular gum, and then take like a quarter of the nicotine gum and then eat it with a regular gum, and then you can get like popsicles or whatever they're called, like popsicles, and then that's like a good substitution. The tractors are all out on the field mowing the lawns, and there's a lot of seagulls who they're like trying to eat whatever worms that pop up from the ground. And anyway, step 3 is making extra commitment for yourself. How can you get extra commitment? What I recommend a lot of people doing is, in the first 14 days, you grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and then you say, I, and then your name. For example, my name is Jonas. I would say, I, Jonas, will not decide to watch any short form content for the next 14 days. And if I do, I will, for example, I have a client where his consequence is like, I will sleep outside. So it was like, oh yeah, then he needs to like grab the tent and he has to set it up outside, and it's like very like bad for his, like, I don't know, dignity or whatever, and he's like, oh fuck, no way, I have to sleep outside tonight because I just did this thing. So that's something you could do. You could give money to a stranger, you could do this thing or that thing, just something where you're like, no, I really have to do it. But don't make the consequence so difficult that if you fuck up, you won't actually do it. And the reason you might think, oh yeah, why did he say decide to watch short form content? Because I still watch short form content in some way. It's like inevitable. Some of my friends were like, oh yeah, bro, see this. I won't be like, oh yeah, no short form content. It's like, fair enough. He showed me the piece of short form content. Fair enough. It's like walking on the street and you see some guy smoking and you're like, oh shit, there's like smoke in the air. Let me just like walk all the way around. Let me wait for them to finish smoking so that I can walk past it. Bro, no, just walk past it. It's not that big of a deal. You might have inhaled some smoke. It's all good. It's all good. Step 4 is friction plus accountability. Friction in terms of screen time is like, it's like the app time blocker. It's setting up like the grayscale on your phone. It is setting up the long passcode to your phone. It is the app timer. It is all of this shit, right? The accountability is having a community. Where would you find a community who would keep you accountable? First link in the description. Or you will also literally get an accountability buddy. So yeah. The next thing is like, you could also, with a friend, with a family, with some shit like that, right? I haven't really, accountability, in my opinion, is not really that big of a deal. And yeah. Step 5 is repeating for the next layer and just going on to the next layer and trying to repeat this process. If you want guaranteed results with this, again, first link in the description is my program. I will force you to go from the position that you're in right now to someone who doesn't scroll at all. And if you want that, click the first link in the description. I haven't finished all the courses yet, so right now you save 34% of the price that it's going to be, and it's gonna rise every couple of months or every couple of weeks going forward from that point. So click on the first link in the description, and also it's a one-time fee, so you get it or access for the rest of your life for one-time purchase. So go take some action. Have a good rest of your day. See you, brother.